Hello there, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Welcome, everybody. So, how are you doing today? So, I don't know how many people we're going to expect today, but we'll just wait a few more minutes. Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome back. Yes, we've had a little break, haven't we? Is anybody a new student today? Have we got any new students, or is everybody... Is everybody been before? Okay, then let's get started today. We've got 2 more lessons left in this series. This week is going to be the topic, the office. And it will be a studying language lesson. Studying language. So we'll be doing vocabulary. We'll be looking at tenses, a little bit sentence building, stress, and that kind of thing. Next week we'll be doing the office using language. So next week will be something like a role play, a story, some kind of dialogue. We will be using language that we've learned. Okay, so there's 2 more lessons to go. The other lessons are still online. I think so, anyway. If you want to book a private lesson with me, you can contact my Skype, Talk a Lot English, or you can contact my email address here. Today I've got a bit of a cold, but I'll do my best to speak. Yeah. And as you may know, my website is englishbanana.com. We haven't seen each other because now we've got a new website, a new setup. So we had a break for a couple of weeks, but you can still visit my website, englishbanana.com. There you can find hundreds of free worksheets for learning English. Yeah, it was long, Matt. It was. Has anybody got a webcam or a microphone today? Has anyone got a microphone? Let me know, and if you want to speak, you can speak. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the office today. Does anybody work in an office? Does anybody work in an office? So Sherry works in an office. Yes. What kind of office do you work in and what job do you do? Tell me about it. Type in the box or you can speak on the microphone if you want. The office. Many people have to work in an office. I used to work in an office a long time ago and work on reception and work typing documents and answering the phone. Yeah, customer service, e-marketing. So we're going to be thinking about what is in the office. What's in an office? What can we find in an office? Let's think about vocabulary today. What's in an office? Type in the box and I'll type it on the board. So nobody knows what's in an office. What is there in an office? Computer. There's a computer in the office. Okay. What else? Come on, you have to do the work. You're the students. If I do it all, then you won't learn anything. Yeah, I already know the answers, but you know you have to do it. You have to do it. So type in the box. What's in an office? Computer, table. Good, Sarah. 2 Sarahs are doing it. What about the rest of you? Where's Ali? Ola, Sama, Rana, Kamal, Allah. Let's have your vocabulary words. Book is in an office. What's in an office? What's in an office? Files. Pine is a type of tree, but maybe pine furniture. Okay, it's a type of wood, isn't it, pine? But maybe furniture, yes. What else have we got? Come on, you know my lesson. We have to make a list, vocabulary list. I can't do it for you because then it's too easy for you. You're like just watching TV. But this is active, interactive learning. Yeah, so what do you think? What else? Think about it. What do you need with the computer? What do you need to communicate? What do you need to use an office? A phone, we need a phone, exactly. Yeah, what else do we need? Pen. What do you need to sit on, or do you stand up in the office all the time? Come on, you're very, very slow today. I think you need to wake up, focus on what we're doing. Paper. Typing machine. What is that? What's the name for that? Most people just use a computer, I think. Keyboard, maybe, that's used. In the past we used a typewriter, but now I don't think many offices have a typewriter. Come on, I want about 4 more. I want to make a list. Printer. Yeah. Good. What else is in an office? Are there any people in an office? Are there any people? Is there anything to look at? What is around that? You know, look around you. Where you are, maybe there's something there. Ah, right. Calculator. Good. Stapler. Now you're talking. Now you're on my wavelength. Stapler. Desk. Yeah? So, couple more. CD. Fan. Pencil. Okay, so that's enough. We've got enough words. You know, I want to fill the board. I want to fill the board. Yeah. Ah, secretary. Yeah, exactly. So let's have a look at the list here. Can you see any words with one syllable? Any words with one syllable? Let's see some words with one syllable. Book. Let's use the words we've got on the board now. No more new words, okay? Book. Words with one syllable. Book. What else has got one syllable? Pan. One beat. Pan. Book. One syllable. Fan. Any more? I think 2 more. I can see 2 more words with one syllable. Fan. Okay, desk. So 1 more. A phone. Okay, 1 more. Another one. So files. Files. 1 syllable. Okay, listen and repeat the words now. Say very loudly wherever you are. If you're on the bus, if you're on the street, then say very loudly with me, okay? Listen and repeat. Computer. Table. Book. files, pine furniture, phone, pen, paper, keyboard, printer, calculator, stapler, desk, CD, fan, pencil, secretary. Let's say the last one again together. Secretary. Now remember, in English, secretary. 3 syllables. Remember in English that the word, the spelling is different from the sound in English. Isn't it? Secretary. No, secretary. Yes, exactly, Allah, that's right. It can sound funny. Most important sound is the vowel sound on the stressed syllable. Secretary. Have any other words got this sound in it? Sound. Have any other words got this sound? Like secretary. Any more? What do you think? Type in the box, please. Don't just watch the lesson. Get involved. You've got a good chance to learn today. Yes, hello there. So, it's business as usual today in our lesson. I'm looking for words with the sound sound. Secretary is one. Secretary is one. Any more words with the sound, stressed sound? Calculator, no, is sound, calculator. I'm looking for sound. Secretary is one. No. So look at the words on the list and tell me. Computer, no. Table, no. Book, no. Files, no. Pine furniture, no. Phone, no. Pen, sound. Yeah, it's got the sound. Secretary, pen, sound. What about another one with sound? I'm looking for a word with sound in it. Keyboard, no, is sound. Key is different from is short, and keyboard is long, isn't it? Long sound. Can you see it? So, secretary, pen, and one more from this list. Desk, good. Is sound, the same vowel sound. And one more. Desk, pen, secretary. One more. It's like pen. It's similar to pen. What do you think? Come on, Ali. Ola, Sama, Rana, Kamo. Pencil. So check your spelling. Pencil. Pencil. Yeah, I'm writing phonetically. Pen, it's stressed syllable, so it's capital letter. Pencil. Second syllable with schwa sound. Su, su. Pencil. We don't say pencil, but pencil. With schwa sound. Good. Well done. Very good, everybody. Super. What else? Can you tell me any words which have got two syllables? Two syllable words. Paper, it's one, yeah? Paper. Yes, C plus I or E or Y equals the S sound. It can do, yes. Sometimes it's soft. C sound. English is difficult. We don't know. We have to learn by listening. The spelling is different from the sound, and this is confusing for us, for students, isn't it? It's confusing for English people as well. Don't forget. Two syllable words. Keyboard. Paper. Yes, exactly. Printer is two. Teacher is two. It's not on our list. Keyboard. Yeah, two syllable words. Stapler. Stapler. What do you notice about two syllable nouns? What do you notice about two syllable nouns? Say them together with me. Paper, printer, stapler, pencil, keyboard. Where's the stress? Where's the stress then? Duh, duh, good. First syllable stress, exactly. Usually on like that, usually. And ER is weak, good. Remember, well done. ER is weak. This as well. Four different four suffixes with the schwa sound. With the sound. Paper, printer, stapler. So all the powers in the first syllable. What's the exception? Well, look at this word. Keyboard. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Paper, pencil, keyboard. It's still stressed on the first, but have we got schwa sound? Board is stronger, it's O sound, it's long O sound, isn't it? Do you know why? Do you know why? Keyboard, what kind of word is it? Keyboard. Do you know? Yes, you know. What sort of word is it? Keyboard. Two words together, isn't it? What's the name of this? Compound noun. So compound nouns stress on the first syllable, but with two strong vowel sounds. But we must make key longer and stronger than board. Keyboard, keyboard. But usually two syllable nouns, first syllable stressed, second is a schwa sound. The exception is compound nouns. We can see the suffix er everywhere. Computer, calculator, furniture. Schwa sound, isn't it? Schwa sound. What is a schwa sound? Read about it online. Study online. Go to your Google and type in Google. What is schwa sound? Learn about it. Go on YouTube. Listen to people showing and demonstrating it. Practice it and use it in your speaking. Not paper, printer, stapler. No, paper, paper. All the stress on the first syllable. Good. Next part of the lesson. Collocation. So type in the box which words can you remember from the list. Which words can you remember from the list? Which words can you remember? Pencil, paper. Come on, Summer, don't forget it was only 10 seconds ago. Office, CD. Okay, two more. Come on, guys, quickly. You haven't got time to mess about. Pin, secretary, we're spelling it secretary, secretary, but we're saying secretary, secretary. Okay, one more. Chair, okay. So tell me a collocation, what verb can we put with pencil? What verb can we put with pencil? Any verb with pencil? What verb can we put with pencil? Use a pencil, it's so general, but what do we do with a pencil? Write, okay. Write with a pencil, write. Paper. What verb can we put with paper? What do we do with it? No, nobody knows. What do we do with paper? No, we're having a little break, I think. Come on, guys, we haven't got very long left. You know this method. This is lesson 7 of 8 lesson. Ah. Yeah, so we can look at that. New site. My Escollo. Yes, but we've already got right, Sarah. Let's have a different example. What do we do with paper? What do you do with it? Collocation. Verb collocation. Something different, not right. We've already got right. We've got it already. Yeah. No, I think I've confused you. I've flummoxed you today. Cut. Okay, office. What do we do with office? What verb can we put with this noun? Any verb. Sit. We sit in an office. Okay, CD. What verb can we put? Come on, think about it. Collocations. We've got 27 minutes left to finish all this work. Oh, we've got adverts now. 8 o'clock, free online lecture. Good. But what about this lecture? Come on, guys, we're waiting for verb collocation. Chemistry of life. But this is our lesson now. Let's have some collocations, please. Yeah. No. They're all fast asleep, I think. What do you do with the CD? Imagine the CD. Let's imagine it. It's round, isn't it? It's round. Yeah. In the middle there's a hole. There's a hole in it. It's something shiny. It's got different shiny light on it because it's silver. What do you do with this object? What do you do with the CD? Type? We don't type with the CD. The CD is not for typing. Yeah, what do you think? So we can copy a CD, exactly. Good, glad that you are paying attention. Secretary, what does a secretary do? Yeah, it's a good picture, isn't it? I think so. What does a secretary do? Pack up, answer the phone. Okay. Chair. What about chair? What does a chair do? What do we do with a chair? Yeah. We sit on the chair, but we've already got sit. So let's have a different verb. We've got office and sit. Sit in the office. What about different verb? Any verb. It doesn't need to be that difficult. Any verb. Destroy the chair. Okay, destroy. Thank you. You know, if we were sitting in the classroom, I think we could do it a lot quicker because everybody would be focused on the board rather than typing probably on Facebook and Twitter. But everyone would be focused. But here it's going to take longer. So we've got pencil write, paper cut. Yeah. office sit, CD copy, collocations, words that go together well. Secretary answer the phone, and chair destroy. So now think about tenses. What tenses do you want to look at today? Present simple, present continuous, past perfect, first condition or second. What do you want to work on today? Maybe Mahmoud will suggest something for us. Tenses, can be any tenses. No, I don't think you've got me. You haven't got me. Past what? Past simple, past continuous, past perfect. Well, let's look at these past tenses for today. Past simple, it's finished time in the past, isn't it? So what is the auxiliary verb in past simple? Do you remember? What's the auxiliary verb in past simple? Did, so well done. Sarah's got it. Past continuous is the same time as past simple. What is the auxiliary verb in past continuous? What is the auxiliary verb? No. Auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is in past simple is did. It's not can. For example, yesterday I was walking to the shops, or we were going to the shop. Yeah, so verb to be is auxiliary verb. Okay. Can you give me a sentence then? Give me a sentence with one of these collocations and one of these times. Type a sentence in the box, please. Can be a short one. It doesn't have to be long. Well, it can be long if you want. So let's have a sentence, please. Ali Muhammad is here. He's giving us this one. Let's type it up. My pencil okay. Yeah. So short sentences. I sat in my office. That's okay. Okay. I copied 2 CDs. But why the small I? Look. Why this I? I is capital letter. It's always capital. It's always capital. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the first sentence now. My pencil that I wrote with is cut at my office, so I need to copy a CD by a secretary. Is there any mistake here? Any errors? This is the sentence from Ali. Is there any mistake here? What do you think? So let's have a look at this sentence again. My pencil that I wrote with, is it necessary to have this in the sentence that I wrote with? Is that necessary as a subclause? Is cut at my office. What does it mean, is cut? I don't understand. Why is the pencil cut? I is too small. It's always capital letter I. So I need to copy a CD by a secretary. CD should be capital letters. So why does that, it doesn't make sense. Why do you need to cut a CD? Because your pencil is, why do you need to copy the CD? I don't understand this sentence. What does it mean? What does it mean, this sentence? So maybe it's the wrong conjunction, so, because this is, the second clause is not the consequence of the first, is it? They're not connected. So maybe this sentence, but now it's not past simple, so we'd have to change it to past simple. So now we've changed it round. Instead of I need to copy a CD by a secretary, we made the secretary the subject of the verb copy. So this, because the secretary is doing the action, and now we need to join together. How can we join this, the two parts of this sentence? How can we join the two parts? What can we use? It's not so, because the two things are not the consequence. They're not consequences. No, nobody knows. Maybe conjunction, maybe relative pronoun. We can't say my pencil was being because it's not, we can't use continuous with be. Yeah, that is wrong, exactly. So maybe relative pronoun of place. And now it's kind of makes sense. But in the first instance didn't really. Let's look at the next one. I wrote with a pencil. Is it alright? Is it alright? Yes. How could we make this longer, a longer sentence? How could we make it a longer sentence? It's still a sentence, it's subject, verb, object, but how could we make it a longer sentence? Yes. Well, what did you write? What did you write? You know, you could think about what. You know, maybe I wrote a story with a pencil. Yes, you could do that way, Ali. Yes, I wrote with a pencil that was at my office. Good. What about the next sentence? I sat in my office. I sat in my office. How could we make it longer? I sat in my office. You know, it's quite a boring sentence. It is a sentence, it's correct, but it's not very interesting. How could you make that longer? I sat in my office. you know, one way to use past continuous is to make it to show what was happening at the time when another action happened. For example, I sat, but I was sitting when, then past simple. So we use past continuous first. I was doing something when something happened. I was sitting in my office when the phone rang. I was sitting in my office when a giant spider attacked me. I was sitting in my office when... What do you think? What? So past continuous, and then past simple. I was sitting in my office doing my homework when... So we use it to set the scene for something. And so we could do the same for the last one. Of course, I must be capitalized. Always this. When you text messaging, okay, you can do it how you want, but in the lesson, in normal writing, it's always capital I. Just informally that we use the small I in texting, maybe in Facebook or Twitter, but this is a more formal lesson. Yes, you can use it everywhere, the capital I, exactly. Okay, let's look at this sentence then. I wrote with a pencil that was at my office. And think about sentence stress. Which words are content words in the sentence with the meaning? Which words are content words? No, content words are verbs, main verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, numbers, words that have meaning, okay? So wrote is stressed, the whole word is stressed. Pencil, which syllable is stressed in pencil? Pencil, pencil. first. Office, office. No, office. Oh. First syllable. So the stressed vowel sounds, we've got O. We've got A. And we've got O. So these are the sounds that we must hear loudly. O, A, O. I wrote with a pencil that was at my office. I wrote with a pencil that was at my office. O, A, O. These are the key sounds, the most important sounds in the sentence. If you have different sounds here, then we won't understand you. Yeah? And the rest of it can be very, very quick. With the. I wrote with a pencil. I wrote with a pencil that was at my office. Pencil that was at my office. Da, 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 da. 5 very quick syllables. Pencil that was at my office. We don't stress the verb to be, was. So we're using the schwa sound here. That was at my. 3 schwa sounds together. That was at my. Pencil that was at my. Weak syllable. As well here, this is a schwa sound. So, that was. 4 schwa sounds together. So try saying the sentence yourself, stress the stressed syllables and make the weak ones weaker. I wrote with the pencil that was at my office. Wrote with the pencil that was at my office. That was at my. That was at my. That was at my. We don't pronounce the strong vowels. That was at my. That was at my. We don't pronounce them. We're using schwa sound. That was at my. That was at my. That was at my. So try this when you're listening to English, when you're watching films. Listen for the weak sound, the schwa sounds. They're very often in the weak syllable. And here there's 4 of them together. Pencil, there was my. We don't stress these syllables. So it sounds a bit like a mumbling noise. Some people say English sounds like mumbling because we say but that's true because we're stressing only a few of the syllables. Like here we're only stressing 3, O, E, O, and the rest can be just We don't pay any attention to it, to the other syllables. Okay folks, we need to finish that, so any last questions before we finish? I hope that was enlightening today. Next week we'll be having the final lesson in our series. Yes, Sarah, I've already emailed you about it, Sarah. Yeah, have you got my email? Next time we're going to look at the office using language. Yeah. If you want a long, detailed look at your story, Sarah, then I will do it. I can do it for you on Skype, but I have to charge you for that. So let me know if you want to do that, because I haven't got time to go through it in this lesson. Yeah, this is only 1 hour a week. Okay, so this is a free lesson. So next week, the office using language, that's our final lesson. Yes, it was a very good story though, I enjoyed it. But I can look at it with you in more detail, but I will have to charge for the time if you want that, because I've got so many different students. Yeah. So thanks a lot, guys. See you next time. Thanks to Mahmoud. And don't forget to check out the My School. Don't forget oo. The suffix is different. So thank you, guys. See you next Friday, next time. Bye for now.